if you look at the actual numbers, for example, the capex numbers in the durable goods orders last night in the United States, while month on month there was a bit of a blip upwards. If you look at that on year, we're still in negative territory. So the actual developments in the U.S. economy at this point, I think, should make the Fed extremely cautious about any kind of premature tightening into a possible slowdown of the economy that lasts well beyond the first and second quarter. So that's why we believe at this point it's highly unlikely that we see anything in September.
All right, so in other words, you're saying, look, the jury's out until more evidence is in. You think they can wait until Q3 and until the Q3 numbers come in, the data comes in, before making any sort of definite decision then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And on the other hand, this is sort of a bad situation for the market, because in anticipation of the liftoff, the dollar will continue to show some strength, and under those circumstances, U.S. earnings and U.S. stocks are going to be somewhat depressed. So we don't see a good opportunity right now in U.S. equity markets. There's no great reason to be there if you can be in China or Japan.
Okay, so let's talk about that then. China, Shanghai up 52%.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, we talk about this every day, right? When you're getting tips from your shoe shine boy, or the equivalent of that person, right? What stocks to invest in, you got to start worrying. Doesn't this worry you, Uwe?
Well, of course, there is always the concern about China, that the market is very heavy, on retail investors, and that makes for a great deal of volatility. And we've seen a couple of sharp pullbacks this year already on the basis of some of the margin restrictions that the government imposed. But on the whole, I think strategically, China remains a buy. There's a lot of things on the regulatory side and on the economic side in the positive direction. Regulatory, the mutual fund recognition between Hong Kong and the mainland. On the other side of Hong Kong, the Stock Connect with Shenzhen will open up soon. There have been 100 IPOs on the mainland. A-shares have been okayed by the CSRC. So supply and demand both call for a greater volume and for the market to go up.
All right.
The economy is also, I think, slowly recovering. So that's an important secondary factor.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.